Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, I want to touch on two things tonight. First off, which I can't believe I am extremely late in talking about this, but I figured now is a good time to talk about it. My thoughts and looking back at Saki Akai's retirement announcement. That's right. It wasn't that long ago that she announced that near the end of this year, she will be retiring from in-ring competition. So, going to talk about that. Also, going to look at some of the translations from her press conference. And then afterwards, gonna go ahead and preview the upcoming Stardom New Blood number 9. That's right, New Blood number 9 will be coming up June 2nd, which is this Friday. So I'm gonna preview the matches and give my predictions for those. So let's go ahead and get started. So it was announced by Saki Akai that she will be retiring from in-ring competition. So it looks like her last official match, will be on November 12th. And then on November 23rd will be her retirement ceremony, at which November 23rd is called the Ultimate Party 2023 Tokyo Ryogoku Sumo Hall Show for DDT. But that is where she's going to have her retirement ceremony. Kind of shocking in a way. It wasn't a whole, maybe about a year and a half ago that I really, maybe a year and a half to 2 years ago that I really got introduced to Saki Akai. I had to look up some more of her stuff because I know I watched her quite a bit, especially with her and Yuki Arai were the Princess Tag Team Champions in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And of course, Saki Akai, aka Saki-sama, is also teamed up with Mei Suruga, aka Mei Saint Michelle. So, but yeah, I can't say that I saw this coming, to be honest with you. But she did a press conference, which I'll put a link in the description to that press conference. It should be archived now. But here's some of the translated quotes that they have. Shout out to DDT Pro Wrestling English Twitter account for providing the translations to this. But here's what her quotes say. Here, let me pull this up. She says, and I quote, "Thank you all for your support. 10 years ago, I saw DDT as a fan. What a wild and loving company this is. Takahashi offered me to join, and even though my parents refused, I debuted. It felt like just a while ago. I hope I could do what I can bring to DDT to the next level. I'm honored to be a part of DDT for 10 years. So thanks to all of your support. I am able to be strong and graceful. This is my 10th year, and I think my journey has completed. I, Saki Akai, will retire from pro wrestling at the November 12th Ryogoku Sumo Hall. I want to go off as a graceful flower, not as a wilted one." Let's see. I want to leave wrestling as a graceful memories to the fans. I hope you will take care of me until the last show. Let's see. And even Takaki-san had some words to say, which I believe he's the president of DDT. Yes, Senshiro Takaki. Yes, that's the president of DDT Pro Wrestling. And he had some words to say, and these were his words. He said, and I quote, "I still remember how her mother was angry about going into wrestling. I knew she would be great in wrestling and scouted her. I did my best to convince mother that Saki will be an amazing wrestler in DDT, so I told her to do her best for 1 year. She won the rookie award from Tokyo Sports. Saki really loves DDT. She said she'll do anything to grow DDT to a bigger audience. She kept loving DDT, and now it's the 10th year. She probably has lots going through before making this decision. The best I can do is let her retire in such a beautiful state. Thank you for loving DDT. You're a member of DDT forever. Even after retirement, you'll forever be a member of DDT. So DDT will take responsibility to make the best retirement road for you." Okay, and there was a question that was asked. Hold on. Pardon me. So one of the questions that was asked was, what's your plan after retirement? And Saki Akai responds, she says, "I'll continue my salon and my model duties going forward, but I plan to do my best to finish this race first." Of course, she has her own salon, and she's also, I believe, a bikini model as well. So, yeah. She says, "During the 8th and 9th year, I was told I'm getting closer to the 10th year. Like I said, I want to go off in a beautiful state. So choosing this 10th year was the perfect time to." Okay, and then more words from Takaki-san. He says, "We first spoke around in February. For me, if you're going out, go out with a bang. Even in the 2nd year when she got the rookie award and talks for her retirement first came out, she didn't want to. In the 3rd, 4th, 5th year, I spoke to her mom. But she really loved DDT. I stopped asking in the 6th year. She always comes to the Kyoto show." And then Saki Akai said, "I spoke to my mom first before anything else. She knows how great DDT is, but I'm glad I could show her the kind of wrestler I want to be." She also says, "I would like to have a mixed match for my last match. I've spoke to the company in secret before, so we're working on it." So she wants her retirement match to be a mixed match. Okay, she also says, "There's one belt I like in particular. As a wrestler, everyone wants a title belt. I would like to challenge for the KOD 6-man tag team title there. It would be great to have the titles with Yukio Sakaguchi and Hideki Okatani, so I hope to do my best for the titles." Takaki-san says, "I had plans for the title defense, but since Akai said she wants to challenge for the title belts, I'll use my authority as president to make it official." And, can we make it official? Yeah, it's made official. Okay. Another question was asked, is there any possible way we may see Saki Akai in DDT in a non-wrestling position? President Takahashi says, I plan to discuss with her later. First of all, we'll work on her retirement road. And then question was posed to Saki Akai, did you speak to your father on this? And she responded, I told my dad when I debuted, but I haven't told him about my retirement, so please promote this lots. My dad loves the ring more than anyone else, so I will tell him in person soon. Fair enough. And then President Takahashi said, as a wrestler, she's a wonderful flower. Great height for wrestling, too. She hates to lose just like her father. Has a great fighting sense, too. I hope she can continue showing her great fighting prowess until the end. And then Saki Akai says, injuries come with wrestling, and I managed to do my best until today. I'm glad I could choose this time and end on my own terms. I think I'm at my best now, so I think it's the best time. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Then the question was asked. What are your plans for the retirement road? Okay, and President Takahashi said, we have many shows coming up, so we'll discuss properly what to do going forward. If we're doing it, we'll do it on her terms without any regrets. Saki Akai says, the joys of DDT is that wrestling isn't only in the ring, so I hope to show the best style of DDT wrestling with the wrestlers in DDT. I want to give a chance to everyone who's helped me and those who I have yet to face. If anyone wants to face me, please come to DDT. I'm not strong and I'm not perfect. Ever since I joined the industry, I was surprised. The fans are just like me fighting. Enjoying, crying, feeling frustrated. There's a difference between the ring and the seats. But if it wasn't for you, I'd never be here. All of my success are all thanks to you. Thank you to all my fans who made me into a wrestler. And then that pretty much got to the conclusion of the press conference. So yeah, wow. I guess year number 10 was the turning point, or pretty much was the end that she had in mind, you know? But you know something? It's not too incredibly surprising when you really think about it. She's 36 years old. She debuted in 2011, and then she started wrestling in DDT in 2013. So yeah, 10 years in DDT. You know, especially, kind of doing both DDT and Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. But, I mean, like I said, I got a chance to check her out about 2 or so years ago. Like I said, definitely very tall. She's like, what, 5'9", 5'10"? At least 5'10", I think. So, definitely one of the tall ladies. It's got some striking power as well, but I mean, she's had quite a career, especially in DDT and Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. She was as of now, she was a 4-time Princess Tag Team Champion. Once with Azusa Christie, once with Hyper Misao, once with May Saint Michelle, and once, the most recent one was with Yuki Arai. And in DDT, she is a 1-time KOD 6-man tag team champion with Yukio Sakaguchi and Kazusada Higuchi. And she is a 23 That's right, 23-time Iron Man heavy metalweight champion in DDT. So, I mean, she's had quite a career. And apparently she is the daughter. Her father is apparently professional boxer Saki Akai, which I've never heard of him. But yeah. And she has worked in some other promotions before, even if sparingly. Like she's wrestled in Seedling, she's wrestled in Ice Ribbon. She actually debuted in Ice Ribbon in 2011. She's wrestled in Oza Academy. I remember she also wrestled for Marvelous before. She went up against Rin Katakura and Marvelous. She's wrestled in GCW. You know, she's even come to America and wrestled before. Pro Wrestling Wave. So, I mean, she's dabbled in some other promotions. But overall, her main promotion has been DDT. DDT, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. So, you know, it sounds like DDT always had a special place in her heart. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens after she retires. I did hear rumors. I heard rumors that, you know, she may not only continue to train or perhaps train other wrestlers, but I did hear a rumor that she might possibly start her own promotion. Now, like I said, don't take my word for that. It's a rumor. But I heard a rumor that she might start her own pro wrestling promotion. Which, I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't be against it. But, you know, but she's not retiring until November. So she's still got a handful of months. It sounds like she's going to finish her career strong in DDT. I don't think she'll take any, you know, international bookings, but you never know. But yeah, Saki Akai will have her final match November 12th, and then November 23rd will be her retirement ceremony. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see what her retirement road looks like. But, you know, I definitely wish her the best and hope she has a good final run with this retirement road before she hangs up the boots. And like she said, you know, she still has her own salon. She's a bikini model. So I don't think money will be an issue for her, even post pro wrestling career. I don't think money will be an issue for her. And, you know, modeling, the salon, I mean, she's a gorgeous woman. You know, definitely, you know, the modeling has been a part of her. So, I mean, she'll do just fine. She will do just fine. I have no doubt. So, but yeah, Saki Akai retiring near the end of this year in November. So, we'll see what her retirement road looks like. Hope she finishes strong. Okay. Before we go into preview of Stardom New Blood number 9, here's a quick word about our sponsor. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty, our sponsor. For an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, here is Game Beauty. They offer many different collections such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, and even this special Persona 5 Royal limited edition makeup collection. They also have free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And you can use the promo code BlitzBallChamp and you get 10% off of your order for any and all purchases. So be sure to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. Now, we shall return back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Alright, Stardom New Blood number 9. Wow, we're coming closer and closer to reaching New Blood number 10. It's only but a little ways away, it seems like. But, here we go. Stardom New Blood number 9. This will be Friday, June 2nd. And this will take place at the Shinagawa Inner City Hall in Tokyo, Japan. So, we got ourselves 7 total matches. And 2 of the matches will be title matches. So, should be really, really good. Let's go ahead and get started with our first match. Alrighty, so our first match of Stardom New Blood 9, we got ourselves a tag team match. So on one side, we got stars Hanan and Saya Iida, Wing Gori, taking on the interesting team of Kohaku from Pro Wrestling Wave and Oedo Tai's Ruaka. Like I said, this is kind of an interesting matchup. First of all, I am really, really happy to see Kohaku get an opportunity to debut in a Stardom ring. Very interesting putting her in a team with Ruaka. You know, that's a really, really interesting pairing. But yeah, I am very curious to see how that pairing works. And as much as I really, really love Kohaku, you know, I've enjoyed her work, you know, especially from what I've seen in Pro Wrestling Wave. Also saw her compete in Diana as well. So, ooh, this is tough. But I'm going to have to go with stars, Hanan and Saya Iida. I think they're going to end up pulling this off. I wouldn't mind seeing Kohaku win, but I just think Stars is going to end up pulling this off. So I'm picking Saya Iida and Hanan to pick up the victory. But looking forward to seeing how Kohaku's Stardom debut goes. I think it's going to be awesome. Okay. Next up, got ourselves another tag team match. We got the team of Club Venus made up of the sexy Dynamite Princess, aka Mariah May, and Waka Tsukiyama, taking on the team of Rebel and Enemy, Ram Kaichow, and Maika Ozaki. This, part of me kind of sees this going either way, but this is tough because a part of me feels like Club Venus still, you know, still has to some way, somehow look strong. But I don't know. I just really feel like Waka Mania has ended and pretty much Waka's back to her normal self. Although the last singles match she had, especially back in New Blood 8, she did win. So I don't know. this is kind of a tough one to call, but I think for now I'm gonna go with Rebel and Enemy. I'm gonna pick Ram Kaichow and Maika Ozaki to pick up the victory. Not to mention, in the past, Ram Kaichow has gotten the best of Waka, especially with using the ectoplasm, throwing that in her face. So, something tells me that's going to come back out. But for now, I'm going to go with Rebel and Enemy, Maika Ozaki and Ram Kaichow, to pick up the victory. Okay, see what we got next. Alright, we got ourselves another tag team match. So we got the Goddess of Stardom champions, the new eras of God's Eye, Sohrei and MIRAI, and they will be taking on the team of Aya Sakura and HANAKO, and of course, non-title action. It'll be interesting to see how well Hanako and Aya Sakura can get showcased against a strong team like the champions, the New Eras. While I do believe the New Eras will pick up the victory, I think this will be a great test for Hanako and Aya Sakura. I'd love to see how they do, not only as a tag team for this match in particular, but just, taking on Sohrei and MIRAI. Like I said, they're both the Goddess of Stardom tag champs. Of course, remember MIRAI won this year's Cinderella tournament. Sohrei, a former Future of Stardom champion. So, it'll be a great test. It'll be a great challenge for them. But I'm picking the New Eras to pick up the victory in this. All right, next up, Nanae Takahashi is at it again with another passion injection match. This time, Nanae Takahashi will take on Donna Del Mundo's Mai Sakurai. I think this has a potential to be a really solid match. Mai Sakurai has definitely come a long way. And like I said, she just recently had her first taste of gold in Stardom after winning the Artists of Stardom Trios Championships, her, Tekla, and Julia. So, got her first taste of Stardom Gold. So, Mai Sakurai continues to be on the rise. It'll be interesting to see how she fares against Nanae Takahashi. I don't believe she's going to beat Nanae, but I think she's going to give her a really, really great fight. A really great fight. But we'll see what happens. She might pull off the upset, and you never know. But I'm going to pick Nanae Takahashi for this one. Just, it's the safe pick. It's the safe pick. Okay. Next up. All right, we have the final match in the, I believe it's the Supernova series for Miyu Amasaki, as she will face on one-on-one against her Queen's Quest stablemate, O2 line tag team partner, Azumi, former high-speed champion Azumi. I believe this will be a really good match. This has the opportunity for, Miyu Amasaki, somebody that Azumi has taken under her wing, that's been kind of like a mentor to her. Pretty much mentor versus mentee in this match. And, I think we're going to have an opportunity to see a lot more tapped in potential out of Miyu Amasaki for this match. In the last press conference, Azumi kind of got on Miyu's case, challenging her and really just trying to get her, you got to start winning, got to have that winning mindset. So maybe this will bring out the best of Miyu Amasaki. Now, I don't see her beating Azumi, But hopefully after this match, we will see Miyu level up. We'll see her evolve to the point where she could start really becoming a threat. And she'll start picking up some wins here and there. You know what I mean? She hasn't really been consistent, but hopefully after this match in particular, we'll see a new leveled up, evolved Miyu Amasaki. You know what I mean? But I am picking Azumi to pick up the victory. But should be a great match. All right, now let's get into our two title matches for Stardom New Blood 9. All right, first off, we got the Future of Stardom Championship on the line as Rina of Oedo-tai, the champion, will make her first defense against Queen's Quest Lady C. Now, of course, Lady C has challenged for this belt before and was unsuccessful. And, you know, Rina just recently dethroned Ami Sohrei to become the future Stardom champion. Lady C, I believe her time is slowly running out, because I want to say this November, I think mid-November, is when technically she will surpass the requirements necessary to even compete for the future Stardom Championship. Now, that's not to say that she can't still become champion between now and November. I just don't think it will be at New Blood 9. So I'm picking Rina to retain. And, you know, I think Lady C will put up a really good fight. I think she'll put up a really good fight. But I'm picking Rina to retain. But it should be really good. And then, what I'm assuming will be the main event of Stardom New Blood 9. We got the New Blood Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions, Starlight Kid and Karma, I believe they'll be making their second defense. This is their second defense against the Inaba sisters. Tomoka Inaba on the left, Azusa Inaba on the right. I am definitely looking forward to this match. I really enjoyed the match that the Inaba sisters had against the Judoka sisters and Hina and Hanan. I thought that was a really good match. And you know what? It was definitely cool to see that they got an opportunity to challenge for these titles. Now, I do believe that it'll be a tough task for them. You know, Karma and Starlight Kid are a pretty formidable team, and henceforth why they are currently the New Blood Tag Team Champions. I think this will be a really solid main event, but I'm gonna have to go with Starlight Kid and Karma retaining the New Blood Tag Team Champions. I think they're gonna hold on to the titles for a little while, maybe give or take a handful of months, but I think they're gonna hold on to the titles for a good while. But yeah, that is your card for Stardom New Blood number 9. Definitely looking forward to getting a chance to check this show out. And like I said, I believe the plan is still for this to be broadcasted live via the Stardom YouTube page. So definitely be sure you check that out. Hey, it's free. But anyway, that will do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty, as well as the link to the press conference for Saki Akai's retirement announcement. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. How do y'all feel about Saki Akai announcing that she's retiring in November? in this year. What do you hope to see for her to take on in her road, her retirement road? Also, are you looking forward to Stardom New Blood number 9? What matches are you looking forward to? What are your predictions for the outcome of all 7 matches? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another pro wrestling talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.